and welcome back to 20th Century Dude. Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new trailer for the Disney Plus content, I mean Star Wars product, Skeleton Crew, which is another thing I already don't care about. So let's dive into it, shall we?
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is?
I think it's a lost Jedi temple. Hello?
Be careful where you step. We're lost. Really lost.
Tis dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
You're a Jedi.
I have some nitpicks. Too many. I think that my biggest problem already is like the overall aesthetic they're going for. Like the suburbs, they just fucking exist in Star Wars now. Like I thought the point of like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away is that we'd be seeing worlds, new worlds and places that are unlike this Earth, that we've never seen before. But now the aesthetic is literally just the same as ours, but like futuristic or something, or like sci-fi ish. Like I thought the goal of like going and traveling and experiencing new worlds, I thought there should be some like creativity in that, right? Not only in the overall design, but like the alien cultures and whatnot. But it's just the fucking suburbs. It's just the suburbs. So the suburbs are just in Star Wars now. Like, what's up with that? I thought the goal was to be creative here. Is it because since this is trying to be Goonies in space, is this supposed to be like metaphorical of we're leaving this small town, we're going beyond? But the whole thing about this being Goonies in space also like perplexes me, because this sort of like bait and switch thing, trying to get fans of the 1980s and who grew up in the 1980s with both, I guess, Goonies and Star Wars, that, oh, it's like Goonies but in space. And it's that thing in the 80s that was super popular with kids back in the day. So this should hook you in to watch the show, right? Are they going to be doing that? Or is it going to be like actually maintaining some of the like adventure spirit of the Goonies? Like, what are we going for here? Because that's also leading into my other concern, primarily since this is more kid oriented. Since the main cast seems to be mostly children and teens, aside from Jude Law, of course, who we'll get to in a moment. Like, is it gonna be a problem if they like turn out to be like super annoying or something? Like, I hope not. I mean, Star Wars hasn't exactly had the greatest reputation with child actors. I mean, look at Jake Lloyd back in the Phantom Menace. He wasn't exactly beloved in that role back in the day. I mean, we've had far worse, definitely for sure. Even Ezra Bridger as a character in Star Wars Rebels, designed to appeal to the young audience, but he always just was kind of aggravating. So I don't know. I am really hoping that this, I guess, child approach doesn't backfire, that it doesn't make the children just seem like annoying and we're basically forced to tag along with these characters because show demands it or something. But I think, yeah, biggest complaint overall, it's the aesthetic. I look at it and it just doesn't look like Star Wars at all. Again, it's just the suburbs in space. It's just, I don't know, you're downtown in space. That's all it is. I'm perfectly okay with Star Wars trying to explore, different designs of different worlds and whatnot and being creative. This isn't creative to me. This is just, let's put stuff from Earth into the Star Wars galaxy. That's all it is. Like, remember, like, planets like, Coruscant or Camino, like, or as much as everybody hates the Jakku planet, and of course, The Last Jedi is a terrible movie. Even something like Canto Bight, that at least did a little more on the creative side that still somewhat respected the aesthetic of Star Wars than what Skeleton Crew is doing. Because this does not look like Star Wars at all, aesthetically. And I guess my last minor complaint is apparently our new Jedi character from Jude Law. Apparently he has the Force, or he's a Jedi or something. But again, if this is after the original trilogy, how many of these people are roaming around the galaxy? I thought the point of like Order 66 is that most of them were wiped out. I thought it was that, you had characters like Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and Yoda and maybe one or two others running around the galaxy because that's the only Jedi there left. But now just anybody can survive? Like, how many hundreds of these like Jedi are just running around the galaxy? Are we really diminishing the effect of Order 66 that much? I thought it was supposed to be the death of Jedi, not the... They tried to make the Jedi die, but a lot of them just got away anyway. So again, what's the point of Order 66 if all these Jedi roaming around the galaxy? Again, might not be a Jedi at all, might be tied into like some kind of like Force cult or something, I don't know. I don't have any faith in the show. I don't know. This already displeases me in several different ways. It's a minute and a half trailer, and I am already deeply concerned about where this is going. I'm deeply concerned. But otherwise, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the trailer anyway. Maybe you got something out of it I didn't. Or maybe you enjoyed the non-Star Wars aesthetic. I don't know. I sure didn't. I think it needs to be a little more tied to that galaxy, to that mythos, to what's already established, than just our towns in space. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in for some more 20th Century Dude content. Hit the subscribe and the like. Stuff that people tell you about all the time. Make sure to do that. And otherwise, have a great rest of the day, and see ya.